It's April, which means it is the month that Endgame is released, and so I just had to make a bullet journal accordingly. I had to do a Marvel theme. So this title page is inspired by the Avengers Endgame poster, so that's why it's purple and everything. So I'm just starting with the calendar spread, which is basically a collection of all of my favorite Marvel things. So I have a couple of things from Spider-Man, Agent Carter's epic hat, the Shield poster for Agents of Shield, the Avengers logo, Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, and all of that great stuff, along with a really great quote by Agent Coulson. For the fine lining stuff I'm doing here, I am using the Pig Bum Microns. I don't know what size I used for that, but I used one of the sizes. And the watercolors that I'm using are the Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors. I love everything about them. There's so many different colors, you can mix them. I don't know what brushes I'm using, just something that came in some sort of set, but I like them. And here's me struggling to make the star in the center of Captain America's shield. Yeah, that was a struggle. A quick little fun fact about this quote: when I was penciling in the original design, I was actually watching the episode of Agents of Shield where Agent Coulson says this quote, and so I knew that that had to be the quote for this page. For the gold that I use in Iron Man's helmet, I use just some metallic watercolors from Amazon. I don't think they were very expensive. It's the Gonzai Tombi Starry colors. Alright, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to go outline everything with my amazing Micron pens. And I just think it gives it a little bit of a cleaner touch, a little bit more hand-drawn to kind of doodle. I don't know, I just really like the look of it, so. This next spread is a combination of a quote page with a quote from the Avengers and that one Marvel Pinterest page that you see everywhere that lists all of the MCU movies in order. I just always think that's really cool, and it's a cool reference, especially since my friends and I are trying to marathon all of the Marvel movies before we watch Endgame. We're probably not going to get through it because we've only gotten through Iron Man, and it is currently March 20th, so yeah, we may not get through all of them, but you know, that's okay, we'll do the best we can. And now I'm doing one of my favorite parts of this spread, the Captain Marvel symbol, I guess. Don't spoil the movie for me though, because I haven't yet seen it, but I just think it's really cool. I'm excited to see it. I hope that it's actually good. I've heard some mixed reviews on it, but I'm sure it'll be pretty good because Marvel has yet to let me down, so. Except with Infinity War, because I cried a lot, so, you know. maybe that's kind of a letdown, but whatever, it's fine. Endgame will probably be worse, but you know what? It's fine. We're definitely not over here crying. For my prayer pages and my one line a day journal, I decided to go with a simpler theme, mainly because I was kind of ready to move on to the next pages and I didn't have too many ideas. So for the prayer page, I went with a more Endgame kind of theme, and then for the other page, the one line a day, I was inspired by a S.H.I.E.L.D. classified folder, so I kind of did that. For my trackers, I went with the Guardians of the Galaxy theme, so I made it all galaxy, and I used gold letters like on the film posters, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I also have my NaNoWriMo stats page where I will record manually all of my word counts and word count goals, and so I'm really excited to have that on paper, and what better theme than Guardians of the Galaxy. I love galaxies and painting galaxies. The paper didn't really work super well with the paint, but I still think it turned out pretty okay. And now it's time to move on to the first weekly spread of April. For this week, I decided to go with the original Avengers movie. So I did a black background, and I did this by cutting out black construction paper with an X-Acto knife and like measuring a lot, using a lot of rulers, and then I just glued it on with rubber cement. It works really well to bind with the page, and I just liked using it for this project, so I recommend it, but I'm sure glue will work pretty well too. And now I'm writing out some of my favorite quotes from the movie, one for each Avenger, because each Avenger represents one day of the week in this particular spread. And with that, it's time for the full reveal of the completed month of April. Well, almost complete. There's still a couple of weeks left to do. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. Please comment below with your favorite Marvel movie or even what your favorite spread is. And if you do decide to try some of these spreads in your own bullet journal, I would be so honored. Please tag me on Instagram if you do, because I would love to see some of your work. So thank you for sticking around at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Bye!